Good morning or good evening guys, wherever you are. This is Cavestar. I'm going to show you the guide to taking down Taloc, the first boss in Uldir. Usually first bosses are the easiest, but this guy, don't underestimate him. He is hard, but he's easy as long as you follow the correct mechanics. I've managed to cram the guy down to a 4-minute quick video. He's got the same mechanics on normal and heroic. Obviously he's just got more health and deals more damage though. Quick heads up, I am from England, so I will be saying lift instead of elevator. Please don't hate. So to start with, he will spawn 2 different types of ads. You've got the first one, it's called Coal Seed Blood. It's the bigger of the 2 and has much more health. You need to take it out quite fast though, because it will drop Bloodstorm on the floor. Now this is an area effect damage that I'll talk about later on. The other ad is called Volatile Droplet and there's a lot less health. It dies quite quick, but it deals the most damage. And it will target one player and go towards them. If it reaches the target, it will explode on impact, dealing 40,000 damage. There's quite a lot of damage, so you just want to take them out as fast as possible. They become the priority, of course, and then the other ad. So that's the ads that he spawns. Now let's focus on the abilities. So he'll cast a spell called Plasma Discharge. Now that will affect multiple players in the room, and it'll create a big red circle around them. Anyone in the circle will take a huge amount of damage. So what they have to do is move away, and they have to move to the edge of the room, because after a few seconds they'll start dropping what's called Bloodstorms on the floor. Now these Bloodstorms will stay on the floor until they're removed by his charge ability, which we'll talk about later on, and anyone stepping inside these Bloodstorms will take damage. So that's why you have to drop them at the edge of the room and use the space of the room effectively, otherwise you'll run out of area that's survivable basically. So right, I mentioned this charge ability. It's called Cudgel of Gore. What the tanks need to do is obviously face it away from the raid, but they want to face it towards the red patches on the floor because they can clear them. So now it brings us on to the last part of phase 1, and it's an ability that is called Sanguine Static. And what it does, it unleashes bolts of charged blood magic that surge away from him, and these inflict damage on their way. All you have to do is avoid them. Simple as that. Phase 1 is now complete, and it's now on to phase 2. So the first thing that happens in phase 2 is he powers down, and he'll go to the center of the room, start spilling blood everywhere, and he takes 99% reduced damage. So at this point you are just solely focusing on those ads that are going to spawn. So this is essentially an intermission, and you'll notice the lift is descending. The intermission will end, however, as soon as the lift reaches the bottom. So I was saying earlier, these ads that are spawning are going to be the Concealed Blood and also the Volatile Droplet. The Concealed Blood you have to take out fast because it does put those red circles on the floor that are called Bloodstorms. And if you don't take them out fast enough, you'll have no survivable area left. And obviously that is quite important to success. As you go down the lift, the other mechanic you got to look for is called the Uldir defense beam. What it is, it's a yellow beam that stretches across the platform. If you pan your camera so you can see underneath the lift, you'll see where they are. They're on set areas as you go down. I didn't see any on my go through, but they are meant to be on normal and heroic. I don't know whether it just didn't spawn or not. Maybe it's a bug, but I did not see them on my run through. As you can see, the beam will do a lot of damage, so you do not want to stand in it. So once the lift reaches the bottom, it's technically phase 3, but it's still classed as phase 2, and it's pretty much the same as phase 1. I am unsure when the best time to hero is. We saved it for the last 20%. You still have those 2 ads down here. There's a lot more Bloodstorm on the floor. He's still doing his charge, and he's still got Sanguine Static shooting out from him. If I was you, I'd save it till then as well. It worked for us. As long as you stick to the tactics, it's a relatively easy fight. But yeah, I also will have a guide for Mother, I'll have a guide for all the bosses. If this helped you out, please help me out by giving me a like or subscribe. It will really, like I said, help me out to make more of these. I have put a link in the description and also the comments. So if you want to see the whole fight for Taloc, you can click on that and watch the whole fight, and it'll give you a bit more of an insight. I just want to make a quick, nice little guide to help you guys out basically. So yeah, please like and subscribe. This has been Cavestar. Good luck out there. Catch you all later. Bye.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Strain detected. Neutralized.